Seated! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is how a scene typically is begun by the performers of Improv Jam, an improv comedy group. Improv comedy uses suggestions of an audience to create game-based, often topical scenes extemporaneously. Traits vital to perform improv comedy are to think fast, be easygoing, play off your partner's ideas, and have energy. Improv comedians normally take this into consideration when they're on stage, but they also seem to follow these rules when off stage as well. After an interview with Improv Jam's own Michael O'Keefe, Nick Maritato, and James Weir, it became more apparent that improv personalities are very similar indeed.
I would say my personality, I'd like to think I'm funny. Is that a personality trait?
Congenial, which means that I heal fast when I cut myself. And I would say I'm direct and to the point.
I could do like one of those things where you spell your name and then you use like, so my name's James, so like the first adjective to describe me would start with a J.
An anagram?
Yeah, and it would be like jovial. It's like a J word, right?
That's a word.
And then it would be like an A would be like awesome, of course.
Alright.
And then M would be like melodic, because it's a cool word, yeah.
Alright.
E would be eggs,
Alright.
because I'm like a egg.
You're an egg.
Yeah.
No, I got it.
And S would be super.
Have you ever been at a loss for words on stage where you couldn't think of anything to say, bro?
During improv? Sure, yeah. But I mean, you just say something. That's what's nice about improv.
No, I have not. Even in my life, I'm not at a loss. We're at T-minus 3 minutes to countdown to the rocket launch. I've never been at a loss for words my whole entire life. I look into your eyes and I can see that you care, and even though you have the wild, crazy hair, it's not that bad. It should be good. Just like a good wife, I think she would be the woman that would be betrothed to me. And I think it would fill my life with glee. Should I marry her, or should I just not? Because, hold on, let's see if you guys it's not. Except for the one time where I played a mute in the Sam Shepard play, Flowers for Mutie. And it was a story about a boy who was mute, who loved flowers. I played Mutie.
Sometimes I think about saying something, and then I decide not to say it because it's probably not the best decision because of whatever reason.
What happened at your job today?
At your job, there was
A
tiny
piece
of
scrap
metal.
and
I
took
it
and it
into
a
hole.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked for an elaboration on what happened at your job today.
Favorite thing about comedy? Getting them laughs, baby. Also getting them chicks, baby. Also getting them dollars, baby. Also just getting them. Just getting them.
What are some reasons you do improv?
2 reasons. Chicks and money.
What got you interested in improv?
money
Money.
and girls.
You're doing this for money? and
All
girls?
money and girls, and to be a pseudo celebrity.
How would you go about describing like Keith, James, Darren, James right here?
The other improvisers and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Lazy, awful people. No, I think, they're all they're just funny. That's it. They're just funny people.
They're really cool. A lot of great guys with big egos. They like to eat.
Can you explain yes and in your own
Yes. Yes and is always have to say yes. If somebody is in a scene with you, you should always say yes no matter what. If they ask you a question, say yes. Just agree with them. If you say no in improv, it stops the scene short. But if you say yes, there's never a problem. And is basically adding to that. So let's go to the store. Yes, and I'll drive. So that means not only did you agree, oh, I'm talking at a normal level now. It means not only did you agree to go to the store, it means that you also added to it. So yes is essentially the foundation, and the ands are like the bricks to help build the house. That is improv.
Yes. And I love potato salad.
James, the indelible and lovely James Weir, he went to beautiful Wall Township High School, and he was not the most studious of people. So he decided that when you take the HESPAs, the proficiency test,
He decided to just write on the placement test, he just filled in anything.
and there is an essay portion of it. And obviously the fill in the dots, he just did whatever. But the essay portion, he decided that it would be hilarious to make up his own language and to write nonsense gibberish words, but write them in a sense where it looked like it was in paragraph form and sentences and everything. It was great, but it was all in a made up language. So because this test went to the state, James was then diagnosed as someone who should be in the it was ELS? I forget what it is. Yeah, English language speaker.
And then showed up at school the next day and was just like, hey guys, I can't wait to be in regular classes with everybody else. And then the school was like, James, you're not gonna be with everyone else.
I wrote an alphabet in the future.
You wrote the future alphabet? So
Yeah.
it was just random characters?
So yeah, it was just everything. A little bit of Chinese, a little bit of Mandarin.
I think that we were the same in the fact that we're doing comedy. It's a very interesting thing to try and do comedy. That sets you apart from mostly everybody else on the planet. So, I mean, in that way, yeah, we are the same.
Improv performers generally have a personality that can be categorized as ENFP, which stands for extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and perceiving. People with this type of personality are often funny. These people are outgoing and social with an ability to adapt in almost any group of people and come up with something to say in almost any situation. ENFPs can be found not only at the local level but at the professional level as well. Famed improv comedians such as Colin Mockery, Will Ferrell, and Robin Williams are all considered ENFPs. These comedians are famous because of their wit and sense of humor. It may seem like a matter of birds of a feather flock together sort of thing, but it seems like something a bit more complex than that. It's not just that the performers get along well because they are interested in the same subject. They actually seem to have already had similar personality types designed for comedy, which in turn brought them to do comedy in the first place. They differ in some ways, as people always do, but overall, improv comedians generally seem to have brains that work the same way. Whether it be the traits they share of being witty, funny, or just a little out there, it seems that the way an improv comedian thinks is definitely something to think about.